Alright, we are streaming. We are live. We are alive. Hello, everyone. Oh my god, dude. I am so tired. It is midnight. And so I'm going to be ending the stream at 2 a.m. Which I can't. Bro, I can't. I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore, man. I need to start sleeping early. Hello. Thank God you're not lost in code anymore. Bro, I was like doing variations of script back and forth with Claude. And just like changing little things here and there. Oh, the chat is back, I think. Oh my god, it was so tedious. I thought it was going to be like, 30 minutes and that's it. Bro's sleep schedule is kind of homeless. It's so bad. Code and stuff for stream? No, it's not for stream. It's for limiting my access. You know how like I'm so addicted and I need to limit my access to stuff and treat my brain, my reptilian brain, like a child. So I need to physically stop myself, stop like access to things. Otherwise, I'll just like go on them. Yeah. So I was doing that, but then I think so I was going with the restrictions on like the files level, right? There's too many apps for that, you know. There is, but like they all have like loopholes. The one that's like kind of robust right now I'm using is Cold Turkey, and like I'm using it on Firefox, and I created like a policies file inside of the directory of Firefox, and that policy basically disables. So the thing is, alongside the Cold Turkey, man has to stop himself from using loopholes. Oh yeah, bro, my brain kind of like thinks whenever like something. It's kind of like a forbidden fruit type of thing, right? Maybe it's because I did cybersecurity and know I I kind of like trained my head to have that thought process, but like what was I gonna say? I was Cold Turkey installs, or you install manually, an extension on the browser so it can also block websites inside the browser. So as a loophole, what you can do is you can disable the extension from there. All right. So what I was trying to do is I was trying to prevent myself from disabling the loophole, from disabling the extension. So what I was doing is I created a policies file, and that policies file basically takes out that button. Right? There's always loopholes. Yes, there is, bro. So I created that policies file, right? And the button to disable the extension is gone now, right? But here's another thing. I can simply just delete the policies file because I have admin control. And so what I had to do now is I had to on Cold Turkey kind of like give it the path to the folder, because like classically Cold Turkey doesn't restrict access to folders, but it has this neat thing where it can close things or tabs based on the name, right? So what I had to do is I had to input the name of like the file explorer, and it would be like c/ something / Mozilla Firefox. But at first it's like you only have the name of the folder, which is distribution. So the policies file is inside of a folder called distribution. And I can't really disable, restrict my access to every file that's called distribution, because that'll be bad. Like, what if I make in the future another file that's called distribution and I can't access that too? So it had to be specific. So what I had to do is I had to change the display thing to on the file explorer from just like showing the very last folder to showing the whole path. And so I need to input that into cold turkey. However, cold turkey doesn't accept, you know, that slash, right? So I had to use wildcards. I used the wildcards, it worked fine. And then that's where I got. Oh yeah, and I had to create. So basically, cold turkey creates. It's just. Oh my god, see. Just throw the computer out the window. And the thing is, the ultimate cold turkey. Oh my god. Just go to jail. Another thing I was doing is that I created the distribution file folder. I created the policies file inside the distributions folder. I was so cold turkey does block it, but it gives me like, it's like a thing that I have nothing to do about, right? It's like it gives like this window of like 2 seconds. I can access the folder for like 2 seconds, and then it just shuts down, right? 2 seconds is enough for me to delete the file, right? I can do that. Like if my brain is like, you need to access to, you know, to go on YouTube, for example, or something, my brain would be like, yes, okay, go delete the file, and I can do it in 2 seconds. Control A, delete, right? Gone. So what I had to do is I had to ask Claude to literally create fake folders. Fake folders called distributions, and inside each fake folder there's like 500 files that are called policies, but they're like misspelled, right? Misspelled policy, so policy 1, policy / data, policize, whatever, right? They're misspelled, so that the original real file would get overwhelmed, and I wouldn't be able to just like delete everything in like 2 seconds, right? So I was literally trying to stop myself. I'm playing a race game at this point. I did that inside of the distribution file. However, I would still be able to Control A, delete everything, right? So what I did it on the, not the distribution folder level, but like on its parent directory. And its parent directory has everything basically that has to do with the browser. So if I Control A, delete everything, I will basically just like lose the browser. So I did that. So I created, I think, 200 distribution files with like misspelled different names, and inside each 200 folders, right? I created 200 folders called distribution, like misspelled, inside of which there's like the real distribution folder, and inside of each of these folders there's like 500 fake files, and inside of the real distribution folder there's the real policies file, and also with like 500 other policies file. It was so painful. I think it works, but here's working so hard to counter sabotage, your self-sabotaging. I was literally playing 5D chess. Here's the thing though. Now I can't access it. That's good. I can't delete it. But what I can do is I can delete it with a script. I can literally go like to Claude or whatever, to AI, tell it to write me a PowerShell script to delete the folder that is literally specifically called distribution, and I can do that, and I can delete it. So I need to find something around that, you know. I mean, it's a lot of friction though. So to be able to go to Claude, I mean, it's easy for me. I can do it in like 2 minutes. But it would require me to still go to Claude and generate the script and execute it. So I need something around that. I think the last resort is to just like have set what is it called, like an administrator password, give it to somebody I trust, and well, I'm not comfortable with giving the admin password to somebody else, you know. It's not that I don't trust anybody, it's that I would literally, because I do a lot of admin stuff, like I need admin access to a lot of things, right? That would be just like too much of an inconvenience. This isn't an art stream today, this is just I need to jail myself rant speech. I'm going to draw. Or rather, finding ways to jail myself at home. I wonder if you tried like accountability VCs or something, or whatever. Accountability VCs, what does that mean? In a mental addiction box? Yeah, so yeah, the thing that I'm working on right now is on the external level, meaning just like trying to block everything however I can. But like, I think at the end of the day, I mean, at least with it, I need to work on the mental as well. And to be like, oh, metal. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I had mental in my head, which is also valid. Like, I need to also work on like my compulsive behavior, I would say, right? To just like want to head there. Metal, yeah, I read mental. I'm sorry, I read what I wanted to read. Like maybe if you VC, then people check on you to see if you're doing what you committed to. That wouldn't do anything. I mean, I don't know. I know it wouldn't work for me, at least. Or like you don't want to be caught doing what you shouldn't. So guilt. Guilt. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think it'll work for me. My brain is too. When it comes to guilt, maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. So today I was drawing some skulls. I didn't draw many skulls actually. I drew a couple, which was nice, but then I was like, I'm done with skulls, man. I don't. And the thing is, when I start feeling like that, I start like hating them. I don't want to hate the process, right? So what I did a little bit of a change today, and I watched a video from the Japanese guy on YouTube, and he was like giving tutorials on how to create easy backgrounds to put your characters in, because you put your character on top of like a blank background, maybe not that impressive, but like if it's with a background, it makes it more impressive. So he gave like tutorials for like 5 backgrounds. This is the first, which I think turned out good. His turned out way better, obviously. So this is like the thing, and then this is like a broken glass type of thing, which also is nice, but like obviously his is better. There's also this like bokeh type of thing. I'm not really sure about the colors, but maybe with the character it'll make more sense. And then there's this keep out type of drawing that would fit kind of like a dangerous character, I guess, right? And then there's this, which this is like his rendition. This is not even finished, and this is mine, right? And mine kind of like, it felt like dookie colors. Oh, whoops. And I was not liking it. It felt like it was a depiction of just like explosive diarrhea, which which I was like, I don't like this. His looked really good. This is not like, this is just a screenshot. It's not the finished thing of his. But like this this did not look good. And he did mention that this is more like technically difficult than the rest. I guess it comes down to like how you use your brushes, which I wasn't doing very well. But yeah, I had fun doing these. All right, so I'm gonna go back to skulls now. What are your nature bucket? Yeah, it's very pretty. Like the concept is very pretty, at least. All right. Skull emoji. It's impressive how much you fight yourself. Yeah, I mean, is it impressive? I need to fight myself. If I let myself go, I know my brain is going to it's going to just like go amok and do whatever it wants, and whatever it wants is not necessarily in my best interest. All right. Okay, monkey position assumed. Let us draw. I am going to finish at like 2:12 a.m. You're dedicated at not being dedicated. It's quite the show to watch. I guess I'm glad it's fun to watch. All right. I think I'm going to go see Michael Jackson tomorrow, actually. Not the actual actor, but the movie. If you're curious. Actor, did I say actor? I mean, did he not act? I feel like, yeah, in his music videos he acted. All right, but no, the musician. Sounds like you actually did put a bit of thought into it. Well, what are you talking about? You're not gonna go see a dead person. Cool. Yeah. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to his grave. Where is the tech pens? Here we go. Oh, it's been a while since I yapped like this. What? And you know, another thing that I feel like, I'm gonna be honest, like I feel like I lost when it came to the streams, and losing this is not necessarily a bad thing, but like I feel like as my drawings get better and I get more attention, I feel like I can be more open on stream. Less open on streams. Open about like. Less open in general. I mean, I'm not very open on streams either way, but like, I'm gonna be less open now. During, was it yesterday or the day before, where I was like feeling really stressed out? If it was like 2 years ago, where I was literally by myself and it was like just you guys, I would gladly just yap about it and cry about it on stream. I feel like now I have an obligation to draw on stream because that's what people are here to watch, you know. More pressure? It's not really pressure, it's that I don't really have the comfort of being more like, I'm gonna say open, because I feel like I'm pretty open most of the time, at least. But more yappy, more, I don't know how to describe it. Yeah. No, I'm here for you, not for your arts. Oh, this one's my heart. I really appreciate you guys being here, like genuinely. And I know you are here for me, not for my art. But other people might not. Right. Which is fair, which is totally fair. I mean, this is how I advertise it, you know. I advertise this as a drawing stream. This is your drawing every day. I keep track of the days. This is how I advertise it. If I advertised it as like the title of the stream would be like I don't know, emotional stream, you know, opening up, whatever it is, and not necessarily drawing, then I have all the right to yap about whatever I want. but this is advertised as a drawing stream, and people come in, and it's not fair for a person to come in and expecting to see drawing and seeing me just like bawling my eyes out, you know, crying about whatever is going on in my life, you know. To be fair, I did offer, you just never reached out. I didn't feel like it needed reaching out, you know. It was just it's one of those days where it gets overwhelming, I suppose. And you guys know at least most of the story, right? So that was about it. I mean, it wasn't really something to like sit down and talk about, you know. Maybe some people would care about both art and real talk streams. I agree. I mean, we did our fair share of real talks as well. But like, I'd say there's a difference between real talk and personal talk, right? If it's a real talk about like something philosophical or something, not specifically about drawing, but like about the philosophy of art or stuff like that, sure, I can talk about that. I can talk about that because that relates to the subject of drawing. But like, if it's more personal to my life, then I don't know. Maybe it's like the bell curve. You know, the bell curve, how it's like it'll start. At the start, I can yap about my life and whatever. And then at the peak, I cannot yap about my life. And people would expect to just like see drawing. But then at the other end of the curve, it'd be like, there's a lot of people who are invested in my drawing sides. And they would be also interested in my personal life. So I would be able to get personal again, you know? That would be cool if that would be the case. Get out of here. So why hide yourself and how you feel when art is the most genuine way of self-expression? That's true. That's true. I mean, I drew the sad girl, and I feel like the sad girl came genuinely from a place, from a feeling place, you know, on that one stream. Like that drawing was like actually genuinely how I felt. I'm more than happy to express my feelings through art, because again, that's what people expect. People expect to see art, whether it is coming from feeling or just like me just like practicing, or just like me messing around and drawing silly sketches. It is drawing at the end of the day. My hand is sweaty, and I cannot stand when my hands are like sweaty or dirty. I think I'm gonna wash my hands after this. So Chad can share his thoughts if he interested totally, and you said art is the most genuine. So perhaps signal that low is what I meant. Low. I'm gonna be real, I don't really watch artists for their work, so if you focus your streams on art, which is fair, then I'll probably be more absent from streams if I come at all. It's okay. It's okay. There will be days where I would be like more on the silent side and just like practicing, because for me at least, practicing requires me to shut up and focus on what I'm doing. And if you're not into that, that is completely fair. It's your choice. Because I care more about the artist than their work. Like even with Jono Dry, I love the videos where he talks about his own struggles and such, and how he relates. There's a difference between videos and streams though. Me streaming right here is obviously, it's not edited, it's not, you're just getting me, right? And reality is most always going to be more boring than the well-edited crazy videos. Even if it's not well edited or crazy, it's just like a condensed, scripted perhaps video, right? Even if it's not scripted, is like with a purpose. Like this video has a purpose. It's going to be digested in like 15 minutes and that's it. With the stream, I'm streaming for 2 hours. There's going to be a lot of fillers. This is like you're comparing like a One Piece or Naruto kind of like 1,000 episodes to like a series with like 10 only 10 episodes, right? There's going to be a lot of filler, and if you're not willing to go through the filler, you know, it's okay. And so there will be a lot of filler episodes where I'm just like practicing my drawings, drawing stupid lines, drawing stupid circles, which to you may look stupid because you're not interested in them, or you're not interested in me seeing me do them. But to me, they're very valuable because they will allow me later to draw the better stuff, right? Or they will allow me later to get more skill to make more videos or to make more streams where I get to talk about stuff rather than actually practice, because I've done practice, right? So this is a phase that I feel like I need to go through. And if a person is not willing to be there when I'm going through it, it's up to you. It's up to you. I'm not going to force anyone to watch me draw, you know? And it's understandable as well. So streams are more genuine. There will be chill days and such as life. I'm just saying overall. Okay. Dude, my hand is so sweaty. Why is my hand sweaty? Ugh. I guess I've always seen being genuine as the most influential part of being human. Nobody can replaces anyone, so why hide that? I guess in how I see it. And at the end of the day, we all understand being human, so it's the most connecting part of us all. I don't know, maybe I haven't really said that I'm going to hide that. Practicing drawing is also being genuine. I don't see where the ingenuity is in that case. I'm going to wash my hands. I'll be back real quick. Ingenuine. I was looking for a word that's like the opposite of genuine. I believe it's not ingenuine. What is it then? I just mean like there's no shame or reason to not talk about why you're sad when you are. Because that's not I have other outlets where I can talk about that. I can talk about why I'm sad to friends. I can talk about why I'm sad to family. I can talk about why I'm sad to you guys. But you in like not in the setting of the stream, right? You in DMs or in a group chat or whatever. I don't have to do it in on the streams. The stream is more public. The stream is where I basically just have a brand, you know, and I don't want the brand to be associated with my personal stuff, right? I think that's fair, right? Not all, hello. Loving your stuff on Discord, man. Really cool stuff. Right, this is at the end of the day. This is more of a business that I'm genuinely having fun with, you know. Can you guys help me figure out what the opposite of genuine is? Anti-genuine? Disgenuine? Fake? There's no like there's no word that would contain the word genuine. I guess I see the balance. There's like there's topics not to talk about for sure, but there's topics that might even help others as well. I don't know, it's your choice. I understand the business facade. I don't think you understand. I think facade is a strong word. I wouldn't use facade. Facade is like misinterpreting what I said. The business side of things, I talked about a lot of things that would help, right? Oh man, I hated the word facade, to be completely honest. I feel like what I said didn't really go through. Maybe reserved or hidden. Okay. Ingenuity might be more related to the word ingenuine. Ingenious? Really? Oh, okay. Parallel lines. How do they work? There you go. Disingenuous. Ooh. Adjective. Disingenuous. Not Candace. Alright, not Candace or sincere. Typically by pretending that one knows less about something than one really does. Less? Huh, interesting. Is it only restricted to less? Disingenuous. So genuous, disingenuous. Okay. Tsundere? Why are you so tsundere on your streams? No, it's not like I know what you're talking about. It's not like I care or anything. This feels a little bit like monkey music. Why am I associating music with like animals and insects? Maybe not monkey. Kind of like a little bit close to Donkey Kongy music. Maybe that's why I said monkey. Even when they do know or not, or at least can guess. Okay. Fish themed mobile game? Fish. Interesting. Like fishing or like a water kind of like based? This is water is based. We drink it every day. Based. This freaking bottle is 2 liters. It's so fickle. Wait, I think maybe I can see the water aspect of it. Or no, actually, maybe I don't. Maybe underwater? Like an underwater mission or something? The game is about doing little minute. Maybe to get money. Like I don't know, to create a fish tank or something. I see. Ooh. Rogue Raid kind of games. Is Candy Crush called a Rogue Raid game or not? I see. I think they had mini games, but I didn't get into it. Oh man. Those games low-key can get addicting. Especially when they have like cool animations and dynamics. And they would have like in the hundreds at least, I wouldn't say thousands of levels. Really disappointed when they repeat the levels though. You got bored of them? Fair enough. Very fair. Okay, do I directly just go straight into the skull? Because maybe I can do like 2, and the skulls do take me some time. If I do the cylinders, I feel like I need to do the cylinders. Because when it comes to the skull, I don't really do a cylinder. Maybe there is, I don't know. Let me do one, at least one. Fancy animations don't make the gameplay much less boring for me. Okay. I can see that. Understandable. I mean, they get repeated. Like after, like even if it's like, you know, fun for the first time, maybe it's less so when it's like repeated across the levels. There's this one game that my mom used to play on her phone, and it was like that type of games as well. But maybe the one thing I liked about it is that it's got like many levels first, so it's not really, gosh darn it, really repeated levels. And they introduce like new dynamics, so new blocks that would explode differently or stuff like that, you know. Also, I guess like, well, I don't care to try to keep figuring this stuff out. Like about the levels, is that what you mean? Yeah, like how to say under the time limit, and I think they make it so you have to wait before trying again or something. Oh yeah, they have like the limited lives, like hearts type of thing. If you lose lives or something, maybe that's something of an anti-addiction thing. Honestly, it's interesting how people still implement that, game developers still implement that dynamic, because it is low-key like an anti-addiction thing. However, it could also be a thing like if you want to have more hearts, if you want to play more, because the game is so fun, and they know how to make it fun, I guess. Maybe not to you specifically, but to some people would find it fun. If you find it more fun and you want to play more, purchase this many hearts, and then you'll be able to play more. All right, that type of thing. So maybe anti-addiction in the short term is good for addiction in the long term. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I guess in the short term, like you can play it, you can have fun with it, but then it'd be like, okay, now you need to stop playing it because you need to let it load or whatever, let the hearts load, and then it'll be like in the back of your head you would have this idea of like, oh, this game is gonna stop me from playing at a certain point, and instead of just like thinking like I can play this forever. Okay. Maybe it keeps people coming back more and more that way. Sure, I mean, people can come back even without that restriction, I feel like. But maybe they would get hooked not only in one session. Actually, I do see it getting boring if you play it. If you get so hooked to it, and you just like milk it in one session, like a 4-hour, 8-hour session. I don't know how much people are willing, how many hours people are willing to play, but like for a long period of time, it'll get so repetitive to you that it'll get boring. That maybe in the next session wouldn't be as interesting, or you'd be like, eh. So maybe that's why they kind of like separate. They force you to have shorter sessions to keep you coming back. That could also be true. Yeah, I agree. There we go. Oh my god, that was a good circle. Okay. Maybe separating sessions helps keep it novel to people and think that's what I was expecting. I can see that. Okay, so the first pose we're gonna do is straight ahead, like a front view of the skull, which is something I don't think we did. Like the 12 skulls, like the grid we did was like from different kind of like angles, but I don't remember doing kind of like, wait, hold on, this is the glabella, this is from here to here, this is 1/3. Did he take, yeah, this is another third. There we go. I guess I shouldn't have started this way, but I've already done it, so might as well continue. That's better. military. If it protrudes, we will take this. All right. I'm gonna start a video. I really hope this doesn't crash this stream. What I'm going to do is very risky. Risky, don't die. There's a chance. Okay. Gotta be careful here. Okay, I think this is just enough. I'm just checking. Okay. Last song was a bop. Honestly, to me, all of them were bops. I'm so happy I came across this music. Ooh, very interesting. So the way he did it, he did this, like going, oh, okay. So this is very, like, protruding very much, going like this. It's coming out almost like this. Yeah, this is an exercise that I'm not gonna be able to do like in one day. Right? And this part of the skull kind of like goes in here. And it does make sense because there's like a cavity in here. Not very round, but something like this. Ooh. There was like a meme for a short period of time where it's like music that makes you poop. I feel like this is music that makes you poop. Can you can you not hear it? Okay, I think he's missing some brains. So maybe let's ooh, that's too much. That's too much pepper, boy. I really want to end this. I really want to sleep early. But I mean, hey, I fucked around and found out, you know. I stayed up late. I was doing some whatever. Actually, something I noticed, Lolo, I watching like Are Technically the Truth videos can make me need to poop. Really? That's interesting. Been a while since I did that, so might not work anymore. Oh, it's been a while since you pooped because you haven't been on r/technically the truth. But like, I guess I would laugh so hard that I got it. So it's been a while since you pooped, man. How was the constipation? Also, I feel like my skull is very stretched overall, which is fine. Like, there's probably some person out there who looks like this. I've been so constipated. I'm just so fat, totally filling up. Oh no. I gotta lose some kilos, man. So what they did is they did this. So first of all, this goes kind of like here. This is kind of like the form is very beautiful. Honestly, like I always think that the human body is like very pretty. Even on the skeletal level, I feel like it's still pretty. Like a stranger seeing my messages would question how old I am. Honestly, I'm landing your finding beauty in it. Yeah, it's very interesting. It does not matter if they think that you're young, then maybe you're doing something right. You know what this music reminds me of? This reminds me of the solo guitar solo of the opening for Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Nature is pretty, and we are nature. Okay. Ah, man. Okay, I'm gonna resist the temptation of playing some music. Do you hear the oscillating volume between the right and left? I don't think. I think it's in mine. It's just, well, I mean, you hear it. I should be able to hear it as well. Hold on. Is it on this song? Oh yeah, I wasn't focusing. Nice. I guess like this cheekbone, it'll be, maybe we can just like omit it right now. The bops never cease. So cute. Okay, I guess this is more round than the other one. And I guess there's like this little interesting part where it's not really going like this. Okay. The song's name, I'm really not sure, but I can send you maybe, I'm not sure if it's like with the timestamp it's going to be sent, but it's in Korean. The name's in Korean. If it was sent with the timestamp, It's the song right after, right before. It's not after. No, stop. Ooh. It wasn't included. It's okay. 2 hours, 14 minutes, 16 seconds. I think it's this one. No, actually, no. Hold on. Two hours, 15 minutes. It's 2 hours, 15 minutes. It's in there. This is kind of like pictures. This feels a little bit large. This whole like section. So maybe I can take it shorter. And maybe I can take this whole thing. DevTools can be good just for selecting unselectable text. Oh yeah, I have used DevTools because there are some websites that I go to where they would like spam you with ads. And it's one of those types where you would try to click on a button, but instead, like the button, it's a functional button, but like on top of it, there's like an invisible layer of just like that when you click on it, thinking that you're gonna click on the button, but it takes you to an ad, right? With the DevTools, you can select that kind of like area, and you will see that it's not really gonna take you to what the button is gonna lead to. It's going to do something else, so you can just delete it. I think I've seen the invisible layer. Yeah, yeah, such a big BS. It is what it is. Detective. This, I think of detective. I don't know what the first thought. It's interesting maybe to see like what different people, the different things people can think of listening to the same thing, because we don't share the same experience. time to test me vibe coding by sending messages? What do you mean? That boy. Send out my own code for notifs. Nice. Instead of clunky extension. I might spam you, I guess. Be careful, because maybe if you spam too much, YouTube will take some action. So just be Bro is using my chat as like a field of like testing. Alright. Let me fill this bad boy with color. You're my lab rat. Okay. So areas that would be in shadow would be kind of like that. Yes. Whoops. Right, and it makes sense. This is the part of like this part basically. part will be lit by lights, this wouldn't. Oopsie. This part, this whole part will be like that. I'm so glad I get to stream for this long, because if I don't give myself enough time to actually think about the form of the skull and the shape, I don't think I'd be able to fully master it. Yeah, it's very cool. This shadow is impacted by the protrusion that is on this side of the cheekbone. And then how, like, we have this. Very interesting. Ooh, that sounded beautiful. Oh, by the way, time to give AI its code errors to fix. maybe you can write something instead of test to actually just so you can seem like you're actually participating. This area right here, we don't see most of it anyways, so I think, like this part, right? I think that's fair. Maybe I can make the shadow a little bit lighter too. Okay, for the teeth, we need to be a little bit meticulous. It's just like have the teeth that are still protruding outside from here as well. That was epic. Sounds like a user board. Random words, Bazinga. You know what? Right test. It's fine. Very interesting. So I understand this. So there's this. Seems to work. Oh, I love this song. This one's my favorite. Okay, we're doing actually pretty good. That's it. This is our first skull. Timestamp? It's 2:35. It's 2:35, and it finished at 2:35. Okay. Let's put this one to the side, and let's start with the second one, which the second one we're going to do a side view of the same skull. This one is also my favorite. This is good. Comes out this way, and then it's kind of like I think it comes out more. Yeah, kind of comes back, comes in here, and then does this. So that's comes in line with this, kind of like here, right? And then it comes back, but doesn't come all the way back. I think, right? Kind of like stops here, and then we have the protrusion. I don't mind that. I like that. Derpy, my boy. So this would be as follows. This kind of stops there. stops here. This is where this line is. So it's kind of like once you get one face done, you can follow the lines and see if it like fits or not. Oh right, I forgot about something important, which is this. And I guess the psychromatic comes this way. I think that's fair. Yeah. Maybe the teeth can like stop in here. And then this connects here. I'm looking at a literal picture of a skull on my wall. Because it's kind of helping me remember. Maybe I'll do a second pass on this one, because I'll use pretty thick lines for this one. Oh, I forgot about this. There we go. And perhaps I think we're good. I think we can do another pass. Or maybe add something to the back of the cranium. Right, and this kind of like part that comes out here, it's part of this bone, you know, it's part of this skull. Right, and then we do the turn. Language reactor extension, turtle power. Turtle power? Nice, seems like it worked. Okay, that's good. Four more minutes and we end the stream. I think I can start doing like the second pass. Let's start with the difficult part. Just because it's just like we have like this kind of like going on here. I think we need to replicate that in here. Right? Maybe not that accentuated, but still. Kind of like that. Stream Soj over? Not yet. It's not Goj over yet. Oh man. Creeper. Right. And we have its very barely appearing, kind of like a duplicate. This is not perfectly straight. There's a curve to it. And on top of that, there's teeth. Sounds angelic. Bro, choose another word. I can artificially slow my internet speed? Wow. Bro has the power to manipulate the power, the internet speed. maybe something I can see here is that there's some three-dimensionality here. So instead of just like this being like this, maybe just explain there's like some of that, you know, because it's like the main part is like the bone coming down, but like there's also this part that comes like gets horizontal, which is not as strong as like the movement down. So far, so good. Maybe this needs to be like a swooping. Yeah, actually, that's pretty good. Well, I guess this script already works better than the extension did. Really? That's good, I guess. Was the extension not working properly? I still have the extension that I vibe coded that's like does the TTS thing. I don't know if if it still works or not. Maybe I'll try it at the end of the stream. These are more smoother, kind of like gentler curves. And they need to be treated as such. The extension was buggy, like its button being invisible. And sometimes it needs to be clicked multiple times. Weird. Also the extension notification can just spam and build up rapidly. Alright, yeah. Alright, we've been streaming for actually wait, I need to add like 7 extra minutes because I didn't start drawing right away. So I'm still here. There we go. I can finish the line work for the skull, I feel like. Ooh, what is this? we go. I think that's pretty good. Maybe I can fill it with color and the shading will leave to tomorrow. Spooky dooky. I got a bigger paper for my reminders to myself so I can write them bigger and more funly. A bigger paper? What do you mean a bigger paper? Are we talking A4? Are we talking A3? So like sticky notes? I see. Low-key sticky notes, they worked for me, but I don't like that they're small. They're small like they can. I had like sticky notes. Well, they were old anyways, and the glue on them was like not sticking too much anymore. So they would like get everywhere. It's much better to have something larger, I guess. Fading blue already, yeah. Men finds out notebooks exist. Oh, I need to tell you about something. I don't know if you've heard about this before, but have you seen this? Have you seen this? Like, check this out. Like, have you seen this? This is really cool. Like, I don't know. Like, check this out. Maybe you can look at this. Like, this is really cool. Like, have you seen this? Have you heard about this? This is a really fun notebook. Promo. Noka could be nice, now that you mentioned it. It is nice. It is nice. I do still use it. However, I'm finding that I prefer, personally, I would prefer if I see my notes in front of me, right? That works much better for me because with the notebook, I can still make a list, right, and come back to it after I'm done with a task, and I can just like check it off. But once like I'm in the middle of working, I don't have, it's not visible to me anymore, and I want to still be able to see it. Just act like I've never been on your stream before, sure. You don't need to be new to be proud of Chad, totally. Yay! I like that without the weight of the paper, I can just have it on my desk casually. Just a notebook might be a little more clunky. Yes, clunky is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, totally. Is the music over? The music's over? The music, oh my god, the music was like, you need to end the stream, and I'm bro is still testing. Bro be your cheerleader? I mean, I wouldn't call it cheerleading. All right, I need to color this part and these parts. There we go. All right. Cool. We're done with this. The music stopped. So it's a sign. It's a sign from the stream lords. I wanted to check how the script works with someone else's message. If I send one after quickly. Cool shading. Did you just see it? Let's do 3D modelish. Really? That's a. Oh, thank you. Derpy sees me as a test subject. Oh, bro, he's been using my chat for. He used me before you. Don't worry about it. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys. It's been fun learning to get the forms down. You know, I feel like it's very important, not just like to understand form, but to understand also like if you want to do simplify later when it comes to super defined, super deformed, sorry, or like the anime style. I feel like this is still very important. So yeah, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.